Once again, I'm back, and I'm back with lots more trouble, I guess. So I attempted to kind of create the library myself, basically. Wait, how many places am I using this? But then I didn't do it alone. I asked the help of Cloud. I also kind of went through let me see if I could bring it up. I also sort of went through the code base for the official S3 blob store. So in this code base, there's a lot of interesting thing going on here. First of all, it's written in JavaScript, so and not really modern JavaScript. So in case you're not familiar with that, you might find it a bit challenging. But typically, you have these imports, right? And this is the class. So this is the class, and this function basically just this is like the constructor for the class. So that's like the idea. So you have this class and the constructor for the class defined here. So now you can now start creating methods on this class by attaching those methods on the prototype. So that's like the idea here. You have this s3 blobstore.prototype then dot create read stream. Now this create read stream is an important method from the abstract from the abstract blob store class. If I hover on this or interface, I said class. So if I hover on this and I get in, you would see what we have. So we have mem blobs here, and we have this interface here. So for this interface, you would see we have create read stream, highly important. Create read stream, highly important. Exists. That's basically to check if the blob, if the objects exist, and then remove if you want to remove it. So this is like the interface provided, and then you can simply implement it. So you can decide to extend it, add more maybe methods of your choice if you want to do that. So for example, this was actually tailored majorly with what the official blob store does. So if I go back to the official blob store, aside from we have the create read stream, and then we have this upload params, which interestingly is kind of public here, but I really don't see the need to make it public in my case because I'm not really seeing. It just kind of meant to set up like the params that will be sent, so I don't really see the needs. I'm also seeing these download params. There's for upload, there's for downloads, which I think they are used at different points. For example, the upload params is used here, and I think the download params should be used with the read stream, if I'm not mistaken. But interestingly, I didn't set up like a download params. In fact, I'm just realizing that that is there because obviously Cloud had to help me at some point. So, but yeah, so we have the upload params. We don't really have the download params, and the upload params was used here. As for this, we kind of don't really care. We didn't use like the download params. In fact, I don't trust this code yet. I feel like it's going to fail. I've not tested it, so I'm going to kind of isolate this, take it out of here, put it somewhere maybe on Replit, just to kind of test it out to see how it works. Well, yeah, that's the idea. Let's see. And so yeah, so this is just us looking at what we have here, trying to convert it to a TypeScript equivalent, and then running into issues and then trying to fix it because obviously it's JavaScript that's TypeScript, so there's some forgiving stuff that happens here. For example, I did something I don't really like doing. I pretty much ate it, but I did that here, which is setting this as unknown before now converting it to the return type, which is like a desperate way to avoid the error I was getting. And if we test this, if this doesn't work, I have to kind of improve this, kind of like, yeah, work on this. So there you have it. we have exist, we have remove, and then we added one more method which is list, kind of to help us, list, um, to list like the items in the bucket. Basically, you can add other options of your choice, of your choosing. If I do this, you would see that we have these other things you can decide to pass. For example, where do you want to start with? uh, so yeah, and maybe you want to fetch the owner of that object or not. So yeah, you could just, so I think that's kind of all. So you can look at the encoding type and stuff like that. So and then if so yeah, there we go. And let's see, we need to test this out. Probably a lot of errors will be staring at us in the face, but let's give this a try, shall we? Actually, I don't really like the fact that I have to be writing this. In fact, I could just have avoided it and used the GCS equivalent, but it's not just S3 I want to use in Amazon, so, or in AWS, so I don't know. I just kind of want to just do this and know that, okay, because what if in the future I need to kind of stick to AWS? How do I go about that? So, okay, let's see. We'll be having repeats. Oh gosh, going to go through some really, really, really bad, stressful moments. Question now is, how do I even test this? If I'm doing for the read stream, that's easy to test. But for the write stream, not really easy to me. Repeat has really upgraded. Interesting. This is cool. I'm thinking, what? So I think I'm gonna stop here. At least I've tried to explain what I did. So in the next video, I want to kind of, I think that should be my last video for today. Hopefully, I want to kind of, I prefer to use units, like to write unit tests to test the stuff than isolating and testing. If the unit test fail, at least if I isolate it and test it, let me just use the unit test to test it. That's like, at least that way I'm killing two birds with one stone. So yeah, let me see. But I'm kind of looking at this stuff. This looks cool. Let me see something. Oh, I'll be requested to sign up, but then I already have an account, so oh, was almost kind of, how do I put it? Like, I was about to feel hard. Like, I was thinking that it was going to kind of show this stuff, right? Inside that box. Like, but, uh, it didn't really surprise me. I was expecting to be surprised. So when I clicked continue with Google, I was expecting, like I saw the way it was rolling and I thought, oops, okay, is it going to show it inside that box? Because I would be very interested in how it would do that. But then at least it redirected me to Google's page, which is fine. But somehow, can you even do something like that? Maybe to render it in a high frame or something. I don't know. But that is just unnecessary additional work. But okay, let's see. Let me propose what we'll build for you. Why? Why would you propose to me? Like, let me tell you what I want you to build. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, just testing this. I want to use this for to see if I can come up with like a website for the base website that connects that I can share with people to join the waitlist. Mm, let's see. Postgres this. Oh, seems to be using this. Interesting. This CN has already become so popular among AIs. It's gotten to a point where one AI will just tell the other one, "Hey, have you tried out ChatCDN? Like, sorry, ChatCN?" And that one will be like, "Oh no, 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 bro," and they'll be like, "Oh, you're missing a lot," just like our developers do. Yeah, that's how it looks like currently. So because honestly, um, Vercel's V0, I think yeah, V0 also uses this. Cloud also kind of uses this. So it's kind of interesting. Analytics dashboard. Sorry, I'm just doing this out of curiosity, so I'm just going to select everything. But the weird part here is, why didn't it ask me about what it is I want to build? Instead, it just goes on to kind of assume something and then it's using it. That to me feels flawed already. No question about what the name my new product is, or maybe because it's a wait list, so it's kind of just assume, okay, anything. But that still doesn't make sense because it means the landing page will not be tailored to me, and then I will still have to make some edits. Which this is looking cool actually. In fact, I'm trying to imagine how this is built. So probably I'll get there one day. Yeah, I will definitely get there one day. So let's see. Well, I'm liking the way this stuff, like this box. I'm liking this AI agents. It's looking so cool. Oh no, nah. Oops. Well, looking stuff. Well, okay, it's done, which is quite nice. Hmm. Let's see. Well, okay, I have to be kind of honest. This is fast. I'm just trying to imagine doing this myself, creating a landing page like this first, attempting to track how many people join the waitlist. So meaning I have to create like a Postgres database. It's not hard, but to take me a while compared to the speed at which this came up with it. This is fast. Like, okay, let's say if I was using Fedas to do something like this, if I was using Fedas, it would be much faster. Um, but typically, this would have used Express. I'm pretty sure of that. So, Okay, it goes on to ask me, do I want to add a database or I should continue with, wow, why will I continue without a database? That means I won't be able to track this. Nah. Come on, add a database for me, please. Just hopefully it's free. If it's not free, it can go for, oh, weirdly we've already chose Postgres database, and yeah. I knew this would happen because their database is not free. So, okay, finally this has caught up with me. Hopefully, I should be able to access the database. I just hope so. Wow, so I could even roll back. Damn. Okay, this is really good. Nice, okay. So let's say I send this. Nice. Okay, that works. But and 3D counter updates. That's what I don't understand. So let me say, okay. I would like to change the contents of the landing page to the following. The header, first of all, some background contexts. Weird, it seems this guy is not allowing me to do this. So, some background contexts, the name of the application, for now, web application I am building. It's called Memen. There was a time I actually, okay, it's called Memframe. There was a time I actually thought of renaming it to Memen because Memen kind of sounds like, okay, mem, amen. So to me it felt like, okay, amen in everything with memes. Which could sound cool, but I've already created a lot of things with memframe, so I can't really change currently. I already have like a domain, memframe.tech, for example. So I'm building is called Memframe, which is a platform that allows users to generate memes from uploaded video frames or audio. That is, a user uploads a video and selects whether to extract audio or frames. These frames extracted can then be used by the user to generate memes using it's no subscription, even though it's a SaaS products. Instead, we use a credits-based model where a user can buy coins once they have exhausted a free coins assigned to them on sign up. Use the above information to tailor the contents of the landing page. At least now we can see these join one orders in the wait list, which is cool. I would like all these three things to also be changed too. So let's see. Oh, I forgot to mention something. I was supposed to also talk about the color. Sorry, I don't want to use blue. In fact, I want to use black and red. Well, okay, that was fast. Or sort of fast. Oh, this looks cool. Okay. I have updated it. Could you check if the elements are displayed correctly and the waitlist form still works? Yeah, we could check that. So let's see. New user. Cool. Wow. Join 2 mem creators waiting to get started. How about this guy is turning this into an idea that I don't even want to think of? Like, just looking at this is giving me sort of a kind of idea I don't want to think about now. So let's now add. Nice. I like this. Please proceed to change the theme to use from white and blue to black and red. Could I just say if you use like update the design system or something like that? I knew it. It was so basically it's also using this sort of thinking in terms of design system, though this looks like something sort of enforced by ShadCN or something like that. Since it's using ShadCN often kind of makes you like stick to kind of this design system. So yeah. So this is actually cool, meaning I don't have to kind of work on landing page anymore. That is, if I have access to this, like once I can deploy this and it works. Oh no, this is not so good. I mean, where are the, oh, ouch, not good for the eye. As much as I like this, oops. But then I could go back and roll back. Like, wow, I could go back and roll back if I don't like it. So yeah, I know I've turned this to sort of like, yeah, to sort of like some, not worrying about I was supposed to kind of, write unit test for the Blobster stuff, which we'll do in the next video. In fact, I wasn't planning to do it in this video. So, but let's just see this in action. At least this is part of mainframe stuff. We get like a landing page from this. I think I will just go for the rollback here. Actually, this works for me. So one thing I do want to do is to clear the database. this really like, I'm really liking this. This makes a lot of sense. A lot of hard work was put into this. So now it has been cleared, which is cool. So I think that should work for me. I'm just going to deploy. So for every single one of them, I actually do need to upgrade my plan to deploy. Except this. Honestly, this cool, but I don't think I can afford to do this right now, so let's see. So I would try to see if I could download the files. Interesting. Seems okay. Good. So I've downloaded this. Let me activate. So I want to extract to. So where do I want to extract to? Documents, code. I think it's high time I create MF and then just kind of extract there. So I'm gonna go to documents, code. So normally I'm supposed to put this memframe into this, so I can basically easily do that, but that will affect VS Code. Doesn't matter though. So I put it into it, and then I can sort of shut down VS Code. So in here I have this stuff which MF launch. Oops. Oh. Interesting. So I'm just going to clear this. On CD into launch waitlist. So I can npm install just to see it work locally. I don't even know how Redis is running it, but I'm assuming. Wow, it even generated an icon. Nah, this is good. So we have this tailwind, we have all these configurations out here, then we have the client, which assuming is wait, Where does this feels like Next.js. Seems it's Next.js actually. Wait, a lot of, so that means there's actually another part to it that I didn't notice. Let me see. So I have this. I think there was also another part that was added. Problem is I don't know what's the name. Yeah, it is. There should be a dashboard for the analytics, I think. So I need to just find out. Right? So, oops, this is looking like a lot, taking a while to load. I'm going to be assuming that oops, I made a mistake. I mean, what are the other parts I said? Endpoints. Yeah, I was expecting this to fail because obviously we don't have database URL set. Oh. Sorry, I'm going to have to pause.